You are now watching I Shot Him 6 Times YouTube horror movie channel.
I shot him 6 times! What's going on, horror fanatics? Welcome to I Shot Him 6 Times YouTube horror movie channel. As you know, I'm your host and creator of the channel, Marcus. If you have not done so already, please shoot this video a like. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm a ton. As well as if you're a new viewer to this channel, please shoot that subscribe button as well as that notification icon so you get all the latest content updates to the channel. In my last Scream related video, I talked about how Samantha Carpenter could be a mastermind or a victim in Scream 6, and I talked about how, given what the map from the new poster shows us in her route, it shows that her route to Scream 2 seems like a clear path, but her route to Scream 3 doesn't seem so much as a clear path as Scream 2's path does. So with that being said, I also talked about how Samantha Carpenter, who is she connected to in Scream 3? We don't know who she's connected to in Scream 3. We know she's connected to every other movie in the franchise and people that she's connected to. We know obviously that in Scream 1 she's connected to Billy Loomis, her father. Scream 2, her grandmother, Mrs. Loomis. Scream 4, she went to school with Kirby, Jill, all them, Charlie, everybody, the whole gang. And then obviously in Scream 5, she was in Scream 5. But how is she connected to Scream 3? And who is she connected to in Scream 3? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you guys 3 possible candidates who Samantha Carpenter could be connected to in Scream 3 and how it could play out for her character story in Scream 6 and possibly Scream 7 as well. So we're going to start this list off from basically least likely to most likely, if you would want to say that. So the third most likely connection to Samantha Carpenter in Scream 3, in my opinion, would be her grandfather, Hank Loomis. Now, how does Hank play in Scream 3? He wasn't in Scream 3 physically. He wasn't playing in the movie at all. But there has been speculation going out there that from a past script or something like that, or at least in the story, in the old story of Scream, that obviously wasn't released through the movies or nothing like that, there's this storyline out there that Hank Loomis was actually in Sunrise Studios at the same time, or at Sunrise Studios at the same time of Maureen Prescott. And as we are well aware, Maureen Prescott and Hank Loomis, Sydney's mother and Billy Loomis's father, had a relationship, which is actually what started all this madness, you know, in the Scream franchise, was the relationship between Hank Loomis and Maureen Prescott. So with that being said, if that storyline that has been, you know, a rumor for some time now actually is true, that Hank Loomis did spend some time at Sunrise Studios and he was there at the same time as Maureen Prescott, then that's how you would kind of make the connection to Samantha in Scream 3, being that her grandfather has some ties to Scream 3. Now, do I think this is likely? I don't think so, but I just wanted to mention it because I think it's a valid point to make, given that if that rumor is true that Hank Loomis was at Sunrise Studios around the same time as Maureen Prescott, then you kind of do have to talk about that and bring it up. The second possible connection to Samantha Carpenter in Scream 3 is Scream 3 Ghostface killer and Sidney Prescott's brother, Roman Bridger. Now, how are these two connected, you may ask? Well, they are connected through Samantha's father, Billy, as if it wasn't for Roman, Billy would have probably never started his killing spree, as it was Roman who revealed to Billy that his mother and Sidney's mother, Maureen, was having an affair with Billy's father, Hank. So with that being said, this is how these two are connected. But I actually believe there's an even deeper connection between Roman Bridger and Samantha Carpenter, and it all starts with my number one connection to Samantha Carpenter in Scream 3. My number one connection to Samantha Carpenter in Scream 3 is none other than Scream Queen, Sidney Prescott. Now you may ask, how are these two connected? Well, they will always be connected. It's actually quite simple, as it was Sidney Prescott is the one who killed Samantha's father, Billy Loomis. But if you are a subscriber to this channel and you've been watching any of my Scream related videos since I started doing these videos, then you know that I believe that not only is Samantha Carpenter a mastermind, I do not believe she is the quote-unquote new Sidney Prescott. I believe that she's actually behind these new Ghostface killings as a member of a cult and as one of the leaders of a cult. But I also believe that Sidney Prescott is the real mother of Samantha Carpenter. I do not believe this Christina Carpenter character is Samantha Carpenter's real mother. Now, I did create a video for that theory. I'm going to leave it at the end of this video, so I'm not going to go too heavy into the details about why I believe that Sidney and Samantha are mother and daughter. I will leave that video for you guys to view. Hopefully you guys check it out, leave a comment, and let me know what you guys think. However, the way these two are connected, in my opinion, is obviously through Billy Loomis, but also through each other, as I believe Samantha Carpenter is Sidney Prescott's daughter. That will be revealed in Scream 7. Now let's pan back over to Sam and Roman's connection for a second. If my theory about Samantha Carpenter and Sidney Prescott being mother and daughter is true, then that would obviously make Roman Samantha's uncle. Now what's even crazier about that connection is that would mean Samantha is related to two Ghostface killers in the Scream franchise. But what's an even deeper connection and a direct homage to the Roman Bridger character is that if my theory about Sidney being Samantha's mother is true, then that means that Sidney Prescott took the exact same route that her and Roman's mother, Maureen Prescott, took with Roman. We all know the story. Maureen, was unfortunately taken advantage of at Sunrise Studios. She got pregnant along the way, and then she decided to get rid of Roman because she wanted to forget about that life. If my theory is true, then that means that Sidney Prescott took the exact same route that Maureen did. And I believe that night in '96 when her and Billy did the do in Stu's house, that along the way before she went to college, she got pregnant and she gave Samantha away because she obviously didn't want that stigma of having Billy Loomis's child on her hands, which again would be a direct homage to the Roman Bridger character, but would also only make the connection between Roman Bridger and Samantha Carpenter's characters that much deeper. But okay everyone, that is it for this video. Leave a comment below and share your thoughts on my list of possible connections to Samantha Carpenter in Scream 3, as well as leave your list down in the comment section below on who you think could be connected to Samantha Carpenter in Scream 3, as well as be sure to check out that theory video that I have about Samantha Carpenter and Sidney Prescott. Leave a comment on that video as well and share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you guys. Once again, this is I Shot Him 6 Times YouTube horror movie channel. I'm your host and creator of the channel, Marcus. Please be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. Thank you all for watching.